So lads, yeah, this is another one of just the kind of rambling videos, and it is just a little bit talking about Season 7, which is coming tomorrow in my team. So, as you guys can see, I'm doing the I'm not CP3 grind, I am grinding Chris Paul, but we are doing the grind for, what's his name? J.R. Smith? But we are just getting some of these players finished with. At this stage, like, I'm too far in not to get it, and I'm not going to get it unless I buy some of the players, which is annoying. But like, look, I think I've actually profited on some of the players that I bought. Like, I bought a lot of mystery players during the super pack boom. They've actually gone down in price, so I've actually made a bit of a profit. But yeah, so Season 6 in my team. This is something, sorry, Season 7. Season 6 was a disaster. I'm going to say it right now. Season 6, in my opinion, was an absolute disaster. Really? Buckshot? In Europe? We're really playing Buckshot? Please, it better not be the same guy. But, yeah, so basically, we know how bad Season 6 was. Season 7. I'm not the most looking forward to Season 7 in the world. Like, I'm not. I think it's going to be alright. But the one thing with Season 7 that a lot of people are not really taking into account, that's actually a huge, huge thing, is that it's only 4 weeks. I think that's the most important thing. Like, if we can get 3 more 4-week-long seasons, like, I'm happy. Because 4 weeks means you get the reward quicker for limited. It means you get the reward quicker for unlimited. It just means everything. Like, well, not even necessarily unlimited. Like, unlimited is a completely different territory. Like, unlimited is absolutely disastrous. But, what just happened there? But it being 4 weeks means, again, it means after 2 weeks, after maybe 10 days, we might see a refresh. Not this Wednesday, maybe the following Wednesday, we see a refresh in TTO boards. And then we see a stage with all of them in it. Like, I think it just puts so much more potential in the mode. That a lot of the things, it's the opposite from going stale. It really does. The one thing I hope is, as long as idols packs are not on weekends, because like there has to be a fan favorites batch this season. There has to be. There's no ifs or buts about it. If there's no fan favorites batch, this season's a bit of a disaster. If there's no retro batch again, I'm thinking there surely has to be a retro batch. And again, like, I'm not worried about winning these games. I'm literally just worried about getting assists with Chris Paul. So like, if I lose this game, I don't really care. If you guys are wondering why the gameplay is so bad, is I'm literally just looking for assists with Chris Paul. Once I get them, I can literally just shoot opens in TT offline with these guys the whole time. But yeah, that's going to be a big thing. It just means that the game just gets less stale. Like, we're going to likely see a promo pack tomorrow, because the last 2 seasons have started off with promos. Maybe Flash, but I would prefer to see promo than Flash. If we see a Flash, I wouldn't be surprised. Because again, flashbacks always do have a bit of hype, though. I will say that flashbacks always do have a bit of hype. So I would not mind seeing one of them. But as long as we don't see freaking Idol Series 3. If we see, like, I hope Idol Series 3, first of all, I hope it's just not a thing. And if it is a thing, make it during the week. But it is a very, very interesting one, because there's so many ways 2K can go. I think they realized how bad the Ralph Sampson one was, because on Monday they released Moments cards for the first time in 3 weeks. Not only that, they made the Kukoc card pretty good, and they also released a Moments Locker code for the first time in, like, since St. Patrick's Day. Since the first time since Paddy's Day, like literally 6 weeks, it was the first time we saw a Moments Locker code. So they're obviously seeing that we're complaining. I'm convinced 2K think we all liked idols. I'm actually convinced they think we all like idols packs. But yeah, do I think current Series 3 is going to make a difference? Not in the slightest. I don't see current Series 3 being of any relevance to the game at all. But it's not a bad thing. And like a lot of things with 2K, I will say it, like, I would rather something be not bad. Like, it being not bad is not the worst thing in the world. Like, there are so many really bad things that 2K do and consistently do. But, like, I mean, the current Series 2 it's just extra cards. It's just, if there was more in collector level, like, if there was more than just 2 collector level rewards, I would actually see it as a pretty decent thing. Can't shoot with him. Has to be an assist from Chris Paul. There we go. Green that. But, yeah, it's hard to be hyped about the season. It really is. It's hard to be hyped, and it's also hard to be kind of negative about it. Because I remember at the start of last season, I said it, and I was like, Season 6 is either going to be the best thing we've ever seen, or it's going to be an absolute disaster. And I think RNG Fest, or RNG Reality, was a disaster, in my opinion. Like, I think that was the Season 6 for its time. Like, there has been worse seasons than 6. Like, 4 was worse than 6. But, like, for its time, I believe Season 6 was the worst we've had, and it's not even close. I think it was a disaster. But Season 7, it seems like worst case scenario. Like, even if it's terrible, there's always going to be a whole, like, halfway through the season, we always get content. We always get a little bit more content weekends. It just leaves more, the content can be more condensed. Like, last season, they put everything in the first 3 weeks and everything in the last week. There was nothing for 3 weeks. Out of the 6 weeks, there's nothing for 2 weeks. Out of the 6 weeks, we had everything in the first 3 weeks. Then we had nothing for a couple of weeks. And then we had a good few things. We had a good few things. For it being the last week, we had quite a few in the last week. So, 2K basically gave us a lot at the start, nothing and a lot at the start. But if they do that this season, there's 2 weeks less. So those 2 dead weeks that we had in Season 6, they're going to be taken away. And while, yeah, there's not going to be I don't think it's going to be as much hype. Like the peak of the hype. Remember the Ty Lue, remember the Embiid bicep. Trying to think what else. There was a lot of stuff that was like elite level hype, like top tier hype. And I don't think we get that type of hype like in Season 7. But at the end of the day, I still am confident we're going to have a good season. I'm confident that it won't have any lulls of weeks. Like, honestly, it's a 4-week season, 2K. Give us something give us one free card. Or give us something every Wednesday for, like, Triple Threat. Give us one free card every Monday. Give us packs on Friday. Something half decent on a Tuesday. And make sure we don't get idols. Simple as that. That is literally the blueprint. The blueprint for hype in a season. Do not give us idols on a Friday. Give us one promo, one flash, one retro, one fan favorites. It's only 4 weeks. That's literally, I'm going to give 2K the blueprint right here to make it a good season. Every Monday, instead of the free card being on Friday, instead of the free agenda cards being on Friday, make them all on Monday. If you are going to do anything with the token market, make it open on weekends. So every weekend, maybe do something in the token market. It can even be something small, but just something token market related on weekends. On the end of week 1, which is 10 days or 8 days from now, have like a weekend event like Millsap. And then 2 weeks later, for the last weekend, or for the last Friday of the season, Friday number 3, or Friday number 4, but the third week. On those 2 weeks, have some sort of like MyTEAM Unlimited Triple Threat event like you did with Millsap. Make that 2 of the 4 weeks in the season. And then release Spotlight Sims next week put the cards in the database on Monday night and start it on Tuesday so that most people will have the Spotlight Sims sorted or finished by like Friday, getting ready into the big content. And then that weekend maybe, again, give them something to use their Spotlight Sims players, get them to use them in like Unlimited and stuff. You're going to bring so many new players into the game that way. Then the packs, the first pack should be a promo. Tomorrow should be a promo. And then week 1, it should be fan favorites. Because again, you've brought in the players from Spotlight Sims. Look, you're going to want to make your money. Bring in fan favorites. And then whatever, just something that weekend. On the following Monday, every Monday it'd be like a mid-tier agenda-based player, like a 96 overall, 97 overall, but not too great, not too bad either, about 2 hour grind. That on the Monday. Tuesday, some moderately decent packs. And then the Wednesday on week 2, That's when you switch to triple threat boards and you switch to triple threat vaults. The Thursday, you can leave that blank. Oh, you can take Thursdays off for the season. We don't care. Like, you take Thursdays off. Perfectly. And then the following Friday, after we get fan favorites, give us retro. Or give us flash. Give us flash. Give us flash. No. Retro. Give us retro. And then that weekend, maybe something to do with the token market. But no, like, playing things, because we can't be forced to play the game all stop every weekend. Then the next week, obviously, for something free on Monday, something decent on Tuesday. Wednesday, it's considering the fact that there's only like 10 days left in the season. Maybe you add everything back into triple threat boards. You add both the dark matter cards into triple threat boards and vaults. Thursday, you can take the day off. Friday, flash. And then that Friday, you can put in some sort of like play the game event. So if you play the game, you can get a free. The first time you do it, maybe make it a 98 overall Galaxy Opal. Second time, maybe make it a non-hype dark matter for winning 12 unlimited games in a weekend. Then obviously limited, triple threat, things like that. Just like the WrestleMania weekend millsap thing. On the following Monday, obviously the free card. Tuesday, just something mediocre in packs. Wednesday, maybe put like a big triple threat event. A big triple threat event on the Wednesday. And then Thursday, we take the day off. Friday, you can then make put out retro packs. And at the weekend, maybe something with the token market. And the last week is the end of the season. Maybe you can do something like all the Monday cards lock in, like for a dark matter card like you did this season. On the Monday. On the Tuesday, just release your packs. On the Wednesday, nothing, because there's nothing need to be done. It's the start of a new season. Wednesday, nothing. Thursday, take the day off. Friday, new season. Boom. 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 That's the perfect. I've given you the blueprint, 2K. I've given you the blueprint for the perfect season. I've given you the blueprint to not only maximize your pockets, to maximize the players, and to give us as much to do as possible. And you can still take Thursdays off. You can still barely do anything on Mondays. Weekends, only every second week, you can literally go token market update, something on a Saturday, and then 1 week is token market update, 1 week is like play the game rewards, token market update, play the game rewards, and yeah, something like that. I maybe have even added an extra week in there. If I've added an extra week, I'm not sure where I'm gone wrong, but basically, make sure the packs, we don't see idols this season, unless idols are on Tuesdays. Just make sure of that, please. It's the biggest thing. Just no idols. If you want to give idols, if you want to make idols like you did 20, or I wouldn't even mind if you made idols like you did with Season of Giving packs, where idols are released on a Tuesday, then like a Monday the next, or then like a Saturday, and then like a Thursday, then like a Monday. I'm good with that. Just do not put idols on Friday. That's the biggest thing. Do not put idols on Friday. That's the biggest way to kill the game. Do not put idols on Friday. But anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it. That is just my opinion on the season, how I think 2K can make it as good as possible. Anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.